Well, hey, happy Sunday. What's going on? Well, guys, I haven't done a video in an actual video in a few days. I've done a bunch of just stupid stuff and YouTube live feeds, and my buddy Matt got me a camouflage demolition ranch hat. I think you guys probably saw that video, but no, that's not what we're here for today. Today we're going to do an honest to goodness knife video. This is a nice little knife that came to me from our mysterious and anonymous benefactor. This is the CRKT, and it is not the Pilar, it is the Pilar, which is the Spanish word for pillar, Pilar. And it is a fox nest design. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. There hasn't been a cold steel, or I'm sorry, not cold steel. Sorry, strike that. There has not been a CRKT come out in a very long time that was nothing, that was anything I would have even thought of as being a decent knife. I really don't like any of the CRKTs that are coming out lately. Caveat to that, the Carson designs, the M16, M16T, the M16-1A, all those M16 models that Carson designed, those are still a really good design knife. But the problem is, a lot of times, CRKT's execution has left a bit to be desired. Now, with this one, however, this is, I mean, it's not a real big knife. It's a fairly small little knife, but it reminds me a lot of something else that I really like, which was a gift from my father, which is my Cold Steel Tough Light. So I got this out and I've carried it a good bit. I did just actually wake up not too long ago. You can still see my CPAP lines from my CPAP machine. But I've carried this whole on and off for like the last, I'd say, 2-3 weeks. And it's a nice little, it's a small little work knife. It's a nice little work knife that is not got plastic hands. Now, it is a little heavy. I'm not gonna lie, it is a little heavy because it's a steel frame lock. No thumb studs, just an aperture or opening there. It is a little heavy for its size. To give you a point of comparison, these are about the same weight. My full-sized Fortis is almost, and that's just what happened to be in my pocket, is almost the same in weight as this this knife here. It's maybe, yeah, I'd say it's about this. It's just about the same. I don't have a scale where I would definitely do that. It's comparative in weight to my Fortis. And I did notice that when I'd be carrying it. But I mean, if you want a robust little work knife. Now, to give you an idea, a lot of these small knives, thin blade stock. Chris and Elliot are famous for using thick blade stock. Now, if you look, there's not much difference in that. They're famous for using some over-the-top thick blade stock. This knife, probably about 1/4 inch before grinding and things like that. This knife's about the same. It does not have the steel listed that I saw, but I'm gonna tell you a little thing about this knife. It's like 21 bucks. 21 bucks is what I saw online. Now, I know that Nick Shabazz did a video about it. He probably has some more details about it. I may, when we get ready to flip this camera around, do a quick search just so I can tell you what the steel is. I would imagine it's something like 14, or, you know, the MOV steels coming out of China. But I'm not sure, so we're gonna look and find out. But it is on washers. Now, I haven't taken it apart because the reason being, when I took the pocket clip off, because it's reversible. It's tip up, tip down. It is only right-handed, but it is tip up, tip down. I had a pain. I had a hell of a time getting these screws out. So I think it was just those pocket clip screws. I may take it apart and we'll take a look at it, but we'll see. The next, when I turn this camera around, this may be in pieces. We'll see. Well, guess what, guys? I'm not taking it apart, but I did find out it is 8CR 13 MOV, which, yes, is one of those Chinese steels. It's not going to hold an edge for a very long time, but I have not sharpened it yet. I've sharpened 8CR 13 MOV before. It's pretty soft. They've got this listed at 58 to 60 Rockwell, so it's gonna be one of those ones that's not gonna stay sharp for a long time. But like I said, I've seen it for 21 bucks. On their website, they have it for $39.99, so 40 bucks basically on their website. Is it an ugly? It's not an attractive knife, but it's not an ugly. It's like a pit bull. It's like you see guys that have pit bulls, and you're like, that's an ugly dog, but obviously they love it. Is this something that's going to become a staple carry for me? No. Is it something that's going to stay in my pocket? No. I carried it because I definitely did like the design, but the thing is, I have a better version of something like this that's lighter. But if you wanted something that had steel, steel frame locks, things like that. I was going to take it apart, but I could not, guys, here at the house, I could not get this pivot apart because my torch is out of fuel, and I'm pretty sure that I got these two screws out. They were a nightmare. They had weight Loctite on them. I think this probably just needs heated up. That lighter there just wouldn't get it. I took some time to try and do it. But everything was Loctited on this. So I don't care about Loctite, but there's just the problem that this thing that you see me use pretty often, it's completely out of fuel. And so to heat up that pivot, I would have needed something more significant than that lighter right there. It's a fairly smooth action. I'm looking in there, I'm 99% sure that those are 99% sure that those are Teflon washers, because it just doesn't feel like bearings. Bearings have a specific feel. It just doesn't feel like it. But like I said, it's not an unattractive knife. It doesn't have very much pocket wear. The lock bar cutout is unique. I like this lock bar cutout. It has a very unique pattern to it. But you can see I carried it and I got a little rust. I got some rust going on there. I sweat a lot this last week while I was working, making knives and things like that, and I got a little bit of rust on the scales. So that's one of the things that's kind of a downfall of a steel frame lock, is they are, depending on the construction and depending on the material, they are subject to a little bit of corrosion and oxidation. So the other thing I would say, this opening, this almost Strider-esque opening hole here, it's kind of rough in a couple spots. It is kind of rough, and even with my calloused fingers, I can feel that it's pretty rough. So it's got, it needs a little bit of work on that. So yeah, hang on a second, guys. I'll get this turned back around. This was just gonna be a real quick look at this. Let me adjust this just a little bit. There we go. So guys, I had a couple boxes come in a little bit ago. I wanted to mention this. One of your fellow subscribers, one of my viewers, Sean, sent me an entire box of things to sharpen with a knife in there he wants anodized, and we're gonna do some stuff to the blade and do some over the top finish to take a meh knife and turn it into a wow, because I like doing stuff like that. But on top of that, what Chris did was he sent me an entire box. I mean, it was full of stuff of kind of low budget, some M-Techs and things like that. But what I was thinking is, now I basically have enough stuff. When I go through that and then through the box of stuff that I still haven't done videos on all of it yet for, that are like this, that our benefactor sent us, I'm gonna start doing some giveaways. So some of the stuff that's nicer might get sold, but the stuff like what Sean sent me is just like fun giveaway stuff. Like this. This is a Ganzo, made by Ganzo, designed by Firebird. This is a Firebird Auto. So this might be something that, I mean, I don't know if I can give this away because, you know, it's kind of hard with autos. But this is the kind of things that I'm saying. So some of the stuff is okay. This is nice. I was going to use this. Take it apart so I could show you guys, because I've had people ask how a push button lock works, which basically this is an auto push button lock. So, I mean, I could probably get this shipped out to whoever wanted. So what I was thinking was we could do some giveaways for cheap stuff like this. For the lower budget stuff, it would be a stateside only giveaway. So international, I'm sorry guys, the international stuff, I definitely could not ship this to England, to you James, or any of you guys over there. So basically I have stuff that I could do some giveaway stuff, but stuff like this that is a little bit nicer. I mean, that Ganzo's nice though. I was thinking about if somebody was interested in this, I would sell it. But the caveat to that is, it's gonna get a treatment. I was thinking that I would do some ceramic and tumble if I can get this thing apart. So, I don't know. It's just things that I'm thinking. I did a knife for Matt the other night, Friday night, where we tumbled the blade, we bead blasted it, and then we tumbled it after we ceramic coated it, just enough that there was some, it came out really cool, because what happened was these grind lines, which are pretty weak on this one, those got shiny, and then we put pink ceramic. But it's like a hot pink. It looks just, it looks like something out of a video game is what it looks like. So that's just some of the stuff that, you know, I'm thinking I want to do more giveaway stuff for you guys. And now that I kind of have the stuff to do it with, I'm thinking, let's do a giveaway announcement. That's what we'll do. We'll do a giveaway announcement right now. No, we won't. We'll do it in another video. I'll do an actual video that's just the giveaway announcement. It seems to work better that way. But I've got a couple things that I'm thinking that I want to use as giveaways. And so maybe we'll do a giveaway for the month of December, like a pre-Christmas giveaway. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just shoot that video right after this one. So, all right guys, no, that's it. Like I said, I wanted to give CRKT kind of some props for finally having something that not only just design-wise, this is executed fairly well. It's fairly well centered. It came fairly sharp. It's misground a little bit. I mean, it is a budget steel, but I mean, this is something that some of the companies need to do. They need to start getting with people and getting some fresher, newer designs, because this is not a bad design. It's not. So, all right, guys. Probably shortly after this, you're gonna see me posting at a giveaway announcement video. So we don't know what it's gonna be yet. It's gonna be rolling dice. Might do it tomorrow, might do it today, but I'd like to do something. You know, it's the 10th of December, almost middle of the month. We could do a giveaway. Make it like a 48-hour thing, kind of like what Bird did with my neck knife, which is done and is packed up and is heading to Florida tomorrow. But yeah, it's something that we could maybe do to do a giveaway for Christmas. So I'll do that. There'll be a giveaway announcement coming in the next, either today or within the next couple days. So, all right, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you next time.